Hello, this is Matt Cato with the American Kratom Association. Today, the Drug Enforcement Administration has published its decision to classify pseudodoxil, MGM-15, and MGM-15 chemically manipulated products as Schedule I substances. It is another landmark day for all natural kratom consumers who have been fighting for years to protect consumer access to safely formulated, properly labeled, and age-restricted kratom products. For the past 2 months, the Seven Hope Alliance and the Heart Group, advocates for the 7-OH manufacturers, have been relentlessly barraging HHS, DEA, and the U.S. Congress trying to save the profit stream for their 7-OH opioids. A major part of their campaign was to spread fear in the kratom consumer community that the DEA scheduling of pseudodoxil would ban all natural kratom leaf products. This is the same industry that entered the market and deceived more than 1 million kratom consumers into thinking that their chemically manipulated 7-OH opioids were just natural kratom. And now they're using that very same playbook to tell Washington power brokers the same false story. Today, the Drug Enforcement Administration made it clear they did not buy the deception. In a press release, the Department of Justice announced that trace levels of pseudodoxil, same as what they did for 7-OH, would not be subject to the provisions of a Schedule I classification. But in the same way that 7-OH needed that threshold to protect consumer safety, so did pseudodoxil. But there is no question that the deliberately deceptive claims by Seven Hope Alliance and Heart and all of their representatives were completely rejected by the review of DEA, HHS, and FDA. Every single thing the so-called experts said when they incessantly pounded social media posts to mislead natural kratom leaf consumers has now been fully exposed for the deception it has been. On the 7-OH scheduling issue, the Assistant Secretary for Health has asked for 15 additional days to collect some more comments on the scientific side on what the proper level of 7-OH should be when the final rule is published by the DEA. It is solely an effort to sort out the science. It is not an opportunity, as the 7-OH people will try to make people believe, for consumers to raise their voices and talk about their experiences with 7-OH. You can expect that the peddlers of deception will be full-throated during that time, playing their deliberately deceptive Chicken Little game, claiming the sky is falling, all kratom will be removed from the market, all to try to recruit consumers to lie for them. So let's give them what they have earned. Strongly reject their messaging. Thanks to every natural kratom leaf consumer for standing our ground to have the freedom to make informed choices about safely formulated, properly labeled, and age-restricted natural kratom leaf products. Thank you.